In a disheartening development, the radicalization of Hindu youth in India has been on a worrying upswing, marked by a disturbing shift in their attitudes and actions. What's particularly alarming is that this radicalization is taking place within the framework of seemingly ordinary young men and women who, until the moment they decide to target Indian Muslims and Christians, appear entirely unremarkable. The rise in this disturbing trend is attributed to public, overground groups like the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad ABVP, the student wing of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RSS, and the Bajrang Dal, the militant youth wing of the RSS. These groups, all affiliated with the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), wield political influence and maintain a veneer of respectability. Instances of members from these groups engaging in physical violence against students and teachers, particularly those from Muslim and Christian backgrounds, have been well documented. Yet, when the Congress Party, the principal national opposition, expressed intent to consider banning the Bajrang Dal in the southern state of Karnataka, Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself vociferously defended the militant outfit. Disturbingly, the radicalization extends to impressionable young minds, exemplified by viral videos of children singing inflammatory slogans and instances of schoolteachers encouraging students to target their Muslim peers. Such incidents are indicative of the wider atmosphere that prevails in contemporary India. This environment is sustained by the proliferation of hate-mongering TV channels, internet platforms, and WhatsApp groups disseminating anti-Muslim propaganda. Regrettably, in many cases, these children's family environments reinforce the bigotry they encounter through their screens. Concerned educators and school administrators are grappling with this unsettling phenomenon, for they too are susceptible. A fact-finding report from a newly formed group in Maharashtra, Women Protest for Peace, has documented cases where external entities are actively intervening in the state's educational institutions, inciting students to target teachers based on religious grounds. A significant source of this animosity towards Muslims and Christians emanates from a network of educational institutions affiliated with the RSS. Studies examining their curriculum and activities reveal that they indoctrinate young minds with a distorted form of nationalism, synonymous with anti-Muslim and anti-Christian sentiments. These institutions propagate a divisive narrative that portrays India as the exclusive domain of Hindus, invaded by Muslims and Christians. Pervading this discourse is the notion that Hindus were historically superior but fell from grace under Muslim rule. Young Hindu minds are inundated with the idea that it is their duty to reclaim India's purportedly glorious past by subjugating Muslims and Christians. This ideological poisoning has tangible consequences, as Hindu youth are urged to take actions like saving cows from perceived cruelty, establishing Hindu dominance in Muslim neighborhoods, and intervening in what they term love jihad, a conspiracy theory alleging Muslim men are systematically entrapping Hindu women to convert them to Islam. The consequences of this ongoing radicalization are dire. Vigilante groups have proliferated, engaging in violence against Muslims under the pretext of protecting cows and Hindu women. Unfortunately, such radicalization often goes unnoticed as it is tacitly approved by families who may themselves be engaging in hostilities against Muslims in their community. While the BJP may reap political benefits from this agenda in the short term, the long-term repercussions will afflict India's Hindus as well. The indoctrination of young minds in homes and schools risks birthing a generation of unwitting perpetrators, undermining the social fabric and stability of the nation.